Hello everyone. For those of you in the room that don't know me, which is not a lot at the moment, my name is Luke or Lovejoy, as some people know me, or some people might recognise me as I got hypnotised at the start of the year, but that's about that. I'm going to get some group participation in this speech in a bit, so try and wake up a little bit, please. For those of you that don't know me, sadly I am English. I do apologise for that. I'm from Torquay in South Devon. Shut up, Devon. This is actually my 5th year in Swansea. I did come here when I was 18. I took 2 years out in between my HND and my degree, which is why I've been here so long. And I have seen a lot of AU officers as it used to be and student activities officers as it is now, or just like Natasha's case. So I do know what works well and what doesn't work, and I have seen what does get participation from students and what doesn't. So why should you vote for me is the biggest question really, apart from the fact that Ron just goes for everything, it's annoying. Thank you. I do want to implement a few new ideas into Freshers Fortnight. One of the things that has picked up in Swansea recently is the silent disco at Sin City. That's one of the things I would like to put into Freshers Fortnight. Possibly it's something again like Fresh in the City where there's lots of people. Also during Freshers I want to get new freshers and current students mingling more, because at the moment I don't see a lot of freshers and a lot of older students mingling. Come on. Come on. Everyone give them a round of applause. Cool. Also, over the last few years I do have a vast knowledge of teams and societies that there are at Swansea Met. Knowing what these are, I do have a lot of experience of rugby, hockey, netball, through playing them against these teams, through the motorsport societies, surf club. I know they do kickboxing, mixed martial arts over time. So again, I know what works, I know what doesn't, and I know what needs doing for all the different societies. Also, one thing that's been set up recently is RAG. Does anyone know what RAG is?
Raising and Giving.
Raising and Giving. For those of you who don't know, it's Raising and Giving for charity. Okay, I want to set up more events for Raising and Giving and give more money to charities from Swansea Met. Also, I want to give you guys a louder voice in what happens in your ends. I know at the start of this year there was an alternative freshers set up, which I do disagree with because I thought there was a kick-ass freshers fortnight. But if it isn't what you guys want, I want people to know, I want people to say what they want and when they want it, rather than people not turning up and not attending things. To be honest, I didn't really have a lot to say in my speech up until this weekend, and I went to a spring conference with a couple of reprobates, and I actually had the best time ever, and the NUS World Balls caught me up. I got up and spoke on 2 separate issues which I didn't think I was going to do. One on sport in universities, which is keeping Wednesday afternoons free for students to participate in different sports and societies, which I know for a fact this university doesn't do because my course actually has Wednesday afternoon lectures. We've got one in the back. And also it's for students in the workplace, for students to know what their rights are whilst they're working at university, know that they are just as equal as other employees and they shouldn't really take the crap that they receive from certain employees. A lot of issues were brought up at this conference that I want to bring into Swansea Met. I know student activities I'm seen as sports and getting drunk, but I want to get people involved in more than that. One of the things that a lot of people probably aren't aware, just hands up, who knew by the end of the next academic year there's going to be a general election? Not a lot. Well, by June 30th of this year, over 500,000 students were listed as applying for courses. That's applying, that's not actually attending and at universities. The student vote is something that's not tapped into, and if students vote in mass, we can have what we want. We can stop like tuition fees being raised, we can stop top-up fees, we can have pretty much what we want if we vote. Another issue was the number of female people in different positions. I know Swansea Met does it really well, as Hattie was the only president of a university in the whole of Wales. I want to keep up this reputation for Swansea Met and get women involved in the different voting processes. I had a lot more to say, but I've run out of time, so I'll end it there. Thank you very much.